Hello guys, welcome to this Oracle WebLogic application server series. And this we are going to see about how to create a managed servers and clusters. Okay, so in this last section we have seen how to do environment variables um, and path and class with path variables, and before that session we have seen about how to create a domain and how to create an admin server and how to bring up the administration console. Administration console is the main important part of maintaining a larger domain, or being an administrator. You will be using this console frequently. Okay, the important parts which we need to know about Oracle WebLogic Administration Console is the change center and the domain structure part. Generally, this would be uncollapsed. So environment and deployments, other diagnostics details, and helping informations and the health states of various application servers. By default, you will get the home page where it will have links for all those components available through this WebLogic administration console. Okay, so in this, just we are going to see how to create, manage servers, and how to form a cluster among them. Okay, so we are going to use these two links. Okay, first I'm going to service. This is very simple. Okay, so you can just create a new, you can click on new, and you can just type whatever name you want. Okay, I'm just going to give it ms1, and my IP address is going to be whatever the IP address of my admin. Okay, so 7001 is already used by administration server, and 7002 probably I may use it for SSL. So I'm just giving 7003 as an so what you can create a cluster either while you're creating managed server, or you can create it later on. I'm going to create it later on. I'm just going to give finish. Okay, so I want to create one more managed server, so I'm just going to give the name as an ms2, and I'm just going to give the same IP but with a different port number. Okay, so I'm just going to give it 7004, and I'm just going to give finish. Okay, so everything is done, and I just need to create clusters for this two servers. So I'm just going to click on new, and I'm just going to give my name as an managed server cluster, and I'm just going to leave it to unicast mode, and I'm just going to click OK. So you have created the cluster, but you didn't add any servers to it. Okay, so just click on this cluster and go to the servers, click on add, and you will get the server's names. Okay, so you can just give finish, and you need to add one more or two. So just click on this and give finish. So simple, right? Yeah, that's now you can verify whether the servers are assigned to the cluster or not in the main server page. So the ms1 is now added to this cluster, and ms2 is added to this cluster. But this is in shutdown state, so we need to create we need to start the servers, right? Okay, so if you go to your domain home, okay, for example, this is my domain home, right? Domain home, you need to go inside our domain. What's our domain? It's base domain. You can find the domain name over here. Okay, so and you need to go to the binaries. Inside the binaries, you will have script for starting administration server and script for starting managed server. So before starting managed server, just verify everything is fine. Okay, generally sometimes the host name might be wrong in this place, so just replace your IP address or your appropriate host name with it. Okay, so my IP address is this, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And now I'm going to create service. Okay, by default, if you try to list out the folders in yours, by default admin server alone is there. What we created the managed server, two managed servers, but the folder for the particular managed server will be created only on the runtime. Okay, so if you start the managed server, then it will create an entry over here. Okay, just create ms1, and remember, when you create this, you also need to pass the username password for this particular managed service. Okay, as I'm in development mode, it will ask for the password now at the runtime. But in develop production mode, actually you have to create, it will ask, but what is preferred is have to create a folder called security inside your managed server, and you have to create a file called boot.properties using your nano editor or your notepad++ or something. Okay, so I'm just going to enter this. It is going to ask for me for a password. So I'm just going to enter my username and my password. You can check the status here in the administration console. Okay, let us wait because it is reading, it's trying to create the properties files stuff. So it's starting now. So you can see this two lines, right? This is very, very important lines for us. So you can know that from a cluster component, we got a message, a notice message, listening for announcement from cluster using the unicast cluster messaging, and you can also see the cluster name over here. So it's resuming. So probably in another second or so it will start it. So it's coming to the running state, right? So that's it. Now I'm just shutting down and I'm just going back to the servers folder and I'm just going to verify what are the folder exists. So it's created the folder called ms1, but it didn't create it for ms2 because we didn't start it yet. Okay, now you can see that data logs temp folders are there, but the thing is that there is no security folder created automatically. So again it will ask for the password when you are starting. To make it permanent, just go to your create a folder called security and go inside that, and inside that just create the file properties. Make sure your spelling is right. Okay, so just like this, assign the username password. So minus this. So I'm just going to enter this. So I'm just going to copy the same and I'm just going to create it inside this. So or else you can create the folders by yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to create this folder too because I don't want to spend some more time on this. So I'm just going to create this ms2 -b ms2, and my folder name is security. Okay, so I'm just going to create, I'm just going to copy this from this. Okay, that's it. Okay, so start manage server ms1, and I'm just going to give one more 2. I'm trying to, I just wrongly entered ms1 twice, that's why it's throwing this error, but just ignore this. So our server should start now. Okay, we'll wait for it to done. You can just grab it and you can kill the unwanted process if you want. Okay, so totally 4 Java processes are there, right? So you can just check it. ms1 is started twice. Based on time also you can kill it. Probably I can kill one among them. Okay. Oh shit. It's asking for the password again. I'm not sure why. We'll just verify that.